Hello everyone. Sorry for the lack of weekend uploads. I've been getting ready for school and I've decided to make this little video just because to keep you entertained and whatnot. So let's get into it. We're going to talk about art bullies and why I hate them. Now, fortunately, I have never come across an art bully myself personally. However, I have seen it happen on the internet, such as Instagram, sometimes Tumblr, sometimes Facebook, and screenshots from TikTok. Now I'm going to go over my main 3 reasons as to why I do not like art bullies and why I think they are not helping beginner artists. My first one is they hide their bullying as criticism. Now I can understand giving a beginner artist criticism for their early art, as we all grow and we all take advice on how to improve. However, there is a difference between giving constructive criticism and then there's bullying disguised as criticism. Now I understand that sometimes the art may appear wonky and sometimes anatomy doesn't exist. We've all been there. However, that does not give anybody the right to say that their art sucks and that they should stop drawing. It's very detrimental and it's very hurtful, especially to a beginner artist. Number 2. Art takes time. This is, of course, another big issue. People forget that art can take time, and it can take a while for an artist to improve and adapt their art. It doesn't help when people harass and pester a beginner artist when they are starting their art journey. Number 3. You're only going to make the beginner artist not want to continue drawing. How people bully other artists is not the right way to do it. The more you bully a beginner artist, the more the artist that you are harassing and bullying will not want to continue art. This really puts a damper on their mental health, and this really does not make them want to continue art if you are going to harass and bully them. 4th, this could lead to the beginner artist being very depressed. Now look, I'm no expert artist myself, so I cannot really speak on this. However, there were times where I have been very sad with my art, and I did not like it. We as artists should come together and help each other, not bring each other down. That's the one thing I hate about the art community, is that there are people who forget we all start out somewhere, and sometimes our art in the beginning is not going to look good, but it will get better. We just can't bring other people down and say that they're a terrible artist. It won't work. It's not going to work because it won't do anything. It'll just make the situation worse. Another reason I do not like this is because, again, it's detrimental. I know I'm repeating myself, but again, I'm just a small YouTuber. I don't know what I'm doing. And I see that the expert artists don't really realize that they were beginner artists at one point. It could be that they're seeing themselves in the beginner artist and are taking out their frustration on them. And I don't like that. It's a very toxic and detrimental mindset. We have to remember that we were all artists at one point. This isn't going to solve anything. In fact, if we continue this, it's just going to make it worse. If you do have your constructive criticism, please give it. We're all looking for criticism at the end of the day to help improve and improvise our art. But again, bringing down other artists is not going to do it. You're just going to make the person feel miserable. TikTok is especially worse for this. I've seen a lot of people harass and criticize in a way that can hurt an artist. Like, I've seen people send death threats and harass, sometimes dox. I would say that from my experience, from what I've seen, it's worse on Twitter. It does not help that people are so toxic on these apps and hurting others. unfortunately a part of this mindset. I've grown up to push myself, to mentally hurt myself. I see a lot of flaws in my own art, and that sometimes can really make me depressed. It shouldn't be about like the likes and whatnot. You should enjoy art for what it is. You should enjoy art because you want to do it, not because you're looking for validation in other people, especially strangers on the internet, or especially a talking piece of fruit like me. The art community can be a very toxic place, and sometimes it hurts. It can hurt you. This is especially why I do not like so-called art experts or art bullies, because they think they're above other people. When in reality, we're all just people drawing, trying to make a living. Especially when AI art or AI slop is on the rise. That, and on top of all the social pressure, from what I've seen, it's not really good. Anyway, that's all I have to say for this. A little update. I'm still getting the PNGs ready for my future uploads. However, I think I'm going to just stick with uploading to days that I feel comfortable instead of the weekend. Like I said in the last update video, I am a college student, and I'm not really looking to do YouTube full-time at the moment. At least, not right now. That could change in the future. But I do have something planned for my 100 subscriber special. I won't reveal it because, one, I don't know what it is yet, and when I do know what it is, I will be working on it. And two, again, personal life. A lot of personal stuff going on, you know, family and all that. But when it is ready, I will upload it. And I still gotta get my community stuff set up here for YouTube. For some reason, I don't know. I'm just droning on at this point, so I'll let you know what's going on. But to wrap this up, I will say don't harass or don't belittle other beginner artists or artists in general. We're humans too, and it should not be fair to an artist or the whole art community itself that it should be bullied and it should be put to higher standards. There are some bad people in the art community. You can probably find them on the internet, or you can probably find YouTube videos about them. I won't go into detail because I'm not a drama creator. I'm just here posting my art and having a good time. Anyways, that's all from me. If you liked my content, I guess. I mean, I don't know how you like my content, but here we are. Do consider subscribing. I'm not really an expert myself, but we're just here for the good time. We're just here for the good quality, or whatever quality you can find. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know if I'll post another vid like this in the coming future. I do want to do more of these, but see you later.